Good morning, I'm Chris Cardona, and welcome to our Day 4 highlights here on board Scarlet Lady and our beautiful day at sea. And that's coming up on Talking Cruise. Alright, so it's day 4. Breakfast time, and I'm coming back to Razzle Dazzle. They dazzled me for lunch brunch yesterday, especially that chicken sandwich. Wow. So we'll see what they got this morning for breakfast. When you first come for breakfast, they'll bring you a pastry tray, and this is the apple cruffin. I guess it's kind of like a muffin, maybe? Kind of like a croissant. Put that together. There you go. Virgin Voyages has tried making navigating the ship pretty simple as far as knowing port and starboard, knowing any nautical terms. It's quite easy. The starboard side, which is the right side of the ship facing forward, is designated with a Z. The M that you see there is telling you that you are mid-ship. And then when you go to the other side, it is designated as A, and the M again is that it is mid-ship. So you'll always see an A or a Z. You're either on one side or the other, and then you'll either be in the forward section, the mid section, or the aft section. As I mentioned before about the designations of your starboard and port side, where you have the A or the Z, they're also color coded depending on where you are forward, mid, and aft. Here in the forward section, it is purple. Okay, so I'm going to take you, we're on deck 6 right now. This is the roundabout. We're going to go up these nice stairs to deck number 7, and I'll show you some more up there. And these are very wide steps, so they might take 2 or sometimes 3 steps to get up, or if you got long legs or just want to power up, you can probably do it quicker. But the aesthetics on board are just outstanding pretty much everywhere. Different look and feel. There's really no duplication so much, even of materials and chairs and other furnishings. They're all kind of matched specifically for the area that you're in. So we're here on deck 7, upper level of the roundabout. And you got this section here where you can actually book a future cruise and get special offers towards your next cruise with Virgin Voyages. This space here kind of changes a little bit throughout the voyage. You can get help with technical support like the Sailor app, shore things, which are shore excursions, or dining as well. And I'll take you through over here. Most of the lower deck public spaces are separated by the main elevator stack, so you'll find there's things on both sides. So let's go outside first. I'll show you some of the exterior area that's available on deck 7. And this is the same on both sides of the ship, port or starboard. But there's lots of these areas where you can just lounge around. And this one over here is right adjacent to the pizza place, which has fantastic pizza. Had it on the first day. Kind of personal sized pizzas of different varieties, and all made to order fresh. So there's some outdoor seating here. Oh, there's some nice pizzas right there. And you can see it's our sea day today. It's second sea day on our way to Bimini, Bahamas. And we're just going to go inside the pizza place from the outside here. So we're inside the pizza place, and this sign over here kind of says a lot about the personality and the sense of humor with Virgin. You want a pizza, me? And you can see here they're making the fresh dough. Shot of some of the fresh ingredients. It's not a huge place, but really the place to be is outside to enjoy your pizza. And they'll give you a little pager thing, and when it's ready, you'll come and pick it up. And then over here they have self-serve items, the beers and so forth. And then there'll be, in this container, salads and things, quick grab and go items. And then over here we have a premium ice cream experience with Lick Me Till ice cream, and they've got some fantastic varieties that are made right here on board the ship. I tried the key lime pie and the malted strawberry milkshake yesterday. It was fantastic, and again, this is included, no extra charge for this. And then they even have these different types of cones, which got red velvet, vanilla, and blue salted blue corn. That's fantastic. So we're making our way through the upper level of the roundabout, and I love these partitions, and as you move from side to side, they kind of catch a little bit of the light and kind of get a little bit of a rainbow effect. And this area over here is the draft house, so if you like beer or ciders, they've got you covered here, on tap or bottled as well. This little space here is called the chart room. It's really just used for people to read or just hang out a little bit. You can bring a drink in here if you like, or enjoy your ice cream, I guess. By the way, if you need any public restrooms while on board, don't look for signs that say restrooms. Look for signs that say men's and women's heads. Again, keeping the whole nautical theme going. We're going to move into an area called the dock, and there's this shop on the side here, which have some nice stuff that you can definitely use at the beach, maybe tomorrow in Bimini. And this area has food offerings. It's kind of like Mediterranean mezze, so little platters, hummus, baba hanoush, pita, some nice vegetables. And then on the outside, they have a grill area, and they can grill up some meats and stuff as well. So on the inside, there's this nice area here where you can sit, and there's a bar. And then I'll just take you all the way back to the outside dock. And we'll pass through this juice bar over here and get freshly squeezed juices. And then there's some more of those grab and go items, sandwiches and wraps and stuff. And then here on the outside at the dock. So this is the grill, where it'll grill stuff up for you to order. And check out that fantastic view. The breeze here is amazing when you're at sea. Nothing like being at sea. And there's also a bar out here at the dock. Grab any drinks you want. And lots of seating. They've got nice umbrellas set up if you want to be on one of those loungers. And there's also this bar top if you just want to chill with a drink. And again, as I said before, you can see the unique furnishings, including these teak chairs that are very low to the ground, but actually surprisingly comfortable. And you can see up there is the net area, way on top, and down through these nice aft balconies, and down to the dock here on deck 7 aft. We're continuing on our walkabout, going forward on deck 7 here. So we've finished through the roundabout, and this kind of boulevard area here is going to eventually take us to the Sips Lounge bar. It's kind of a champagne bar, but you can pretty much get whatever you like here. It's a good spot to come and sit and kind of people watch, because a lot of people will walk through here in the evenings. And they've got some pastry set up, which they have during the breakfast hours, or brunch. And this will end us here over at the Red Room. And caught the first show here the other night, and it was fantastic. Check it out. And we're going to check out this B complex. This is one of the fitness areas. They're kind of separated into different types. Instead of just one big large fitness center, they have different areas for different types of equipment. So here they have the step machines and treadmills. What's very unique about these fitness areas is that you do have the machines facing the ocean And on the other side, they have windows overlooking the Aquatic Club. So if you want to peek out and see what people are doing, you can definitely do that while you're here on some of these machines. And then just on the other side of the ship, they have this other fitness area. It's a bit of a contrast. It's much lighter woods. So you have the locker areas here. And then here you'll find the actual weight equipment. So if you're looking for weight machines, we've got those here. Everything seems to be techno gym equipment. And again, you've got the ocean view over here. And then you have a view of the Aquatic Club on the other side. Alright, so I did go with the Impossible Burger from the galley here at the burger bar. I also went with this pork ramen bowl. You can see it's steaming hot. And then I had these the other day and I wanted to have them again. This is the tacos al pastor, which is the marinated pork, and some crispy tortillas. So, along with a beer, I think that's a pretty nice lunch for today. Alright, so we're going to continue to move forward on deck 15. So, as we just saw through the fitness area, this is the Aquatic Club. And you got the running track up there. But this is a much smaller pool, but it's got that nice X pattern in the middle there, and gives you a little bit of like unique sort of pods, if you will. And then a couple of hot tubs flanking each side, and of course your bar. That bar is great, by the way, in the morning if you want to get a nice pick-me-up. They've got some really nice fresh pressed juices that you can purchase there. They're around $10 each. And then from here we'll make our way through to the main pool area, which is sea day, so you know it's going to be happening, and it's definitely happening right now. This is the place to be seen. Got a pool over here, a bar, sorry. It's not a huge pool area by cruise ship standards, but I think that's really kind of the design. And again, the ship's not that big to begin with. It's much smaller than a lot of the ships that have been launched recently. So we're going to move up from these stairs to deck 16. Here we are on deck 16. I'm going to walk you around the front section, and then we'll move our way down towards the aft. Definitely breezy up here today. Just another shot of the pool below. And then over here they have the Sun Club Cafe that has different bowls, salmon poke, tuna, 5-spice chicken, and then you can do customs as well. And this is open, I believe, till 3 o'clock daily. And incidentally, there's these chairs that are all numbered. You might think that these have to be rented in some way. They're not. It's just part of the vibe they've got going up here. Here's our DJ spinning our music. There's another shot of the pool down there. Definitely happening today. And on the other side of deck 15 forward, we've got the smoking area. This is on the starboard side, which is the right side of the ship facing forward. And then over here, all the way forward, is the Richards rooftop, which is a private area specifically for rock star sailors on board Scarlet Lady. There's some more of these chairs here. And we'll be overlooking the Aquatic Club pool area from up here. And there is another bar up here as well. Lots of full sun loungers if that's your thing. Once in a while you'll find these little spots where you can duck from under the sun, out of the sun. But there is a lot of open to the sun areas. Now as we make our way aft, there's also these cabanas available for daily rental. I think they range from 3 to 500, and there's better, good amount of shade available if that's what you want. And of course, you have your your ocean view as well. There's a couple of loungers in there. I think they come in a couple of sizes as well. So now we've made it to deck 16 aft, and this is the Aquatic Club. Starting with the very narrow basketball court. By the way, I participated in the game of adult dodgeball here yesterday. Definitely check that out. It was a lot of fun. We got our doors blown off in 2 rounds, but that's okay. It was fun. You got some large chess game here. An outdoor foosball. Nice soaking tub.
Ivory is correct.
So we're over here at the Aquatic Club bar.
Questions left,
This is
guys.
all the
Don't
way
worry,
aft
you can
on
still
deck
get into
16.
this game.
And
Here
there
we
is
go with
a
question number 8.
there is
In what
some
year
games going on
did
right now
World
with
War
the crew.
II end? In what year did World War II end? All right, 60 years and counting. They wrote 1945, and that is correct. It is correct.
And this is the net. You can lay out here, walk over here, and if you look, you have a view to the dock all the way down. There's another hot tub on this side as well. Shower to cool off because it is quite hot up here.
Round number 2.
And if you want to spend your afternoon just swinging away, overlooking the ocean, you can definitely do that on these. And there's also these like cargo net loungers, which I haven't tried one, but yeah, I don't think they'd be for me personally. Anybody going to seesaw? And then there's more loungers here. These are open to everyone. They're not reserved in any way, so feel free to use these whenever you want. If you want to do some outdoor exercises, there's a great breeze right now actually in the shade here, but there's these different apparatus that you can utilize. There's up ahead here a couple of punching bags, which I've seen a few people using these on the voyage so far. And then last but not least is probably the world's smallest boxing ring. Yeah, but again, I've seen a couple people sparring in here. Okay, we're gonna make our way up to deck 17. And deck 17 is really just the aft section of the ship. Really, it's the runway, which is the jogging track. It's what they call it here on board Virgin Voyages. Now, I will say that I've really enjoyed running here on the ship because it's completely unobstructed. There's no deck chairs in the way. People understand, you know, slow to the right, fast to the left, and just the views have been spectacular. And the breeze up here is really nice as well. And then just a couple of steps up from deck 17, you've got the perch, which is all the way aft on deck 17. And this spot here is where they do morning yoga. And you can pretty much come here throughout the day, but they do have sort of classes in the morning. And these classes are actually complimentary. So if that's something that you like to do or you've thought about doing on other ships, there's really no reason not to try it here on board Scarlet Lady. So this is the perch on deck 17 aft. So tonight is Scarlet Night on board the ship, and you can see there's these blow-up decorations everywhere through the central roundabout and here in the arcade area. Very cool. So even if you're not having dinner at Pink Agave, you can come here and grab a drink at the bar. It's got the same sort of decor like the restaurant because it's right attached to it. And this is the coconut fresca with Bacardi rum. Really nice and fresh and very tasty. Okay, we're back here at the wake for dinner tonight. Came here on the first day for brunch. So it'll be nice to come here and have something from a different menu. It's a little bit darker, obviously, but still very nice ambiance in here. So it is night 4 here on board Scarlet Lady, the second to last night on this 5-night cruise. And tonight's dinner, I have come back to the wake. I was here on the second day for brunch, if you remember. And this is really for dinner time. This is considered the steakhouse on board. So you'll find a lot of familiar favorites, steakhouse classics, if you will, both in the proteins and your apps and so forth and sides. I'll be bringing you my course by course, as I always do. And then with regards to the other selections, if you want to be a little more adventurous, they do have things like bone marrow, if that's kind of up your alley. It's not really for me, but if that's the kind of thing that you like, you definitely have choices like that. So again, thank you for coming along. So this just arrived to the table. I've heard of a bread bowl, but not bread in a bowl. And I can just guess that there's just a tiny little bit of butter inside this, but anyway, it looks fantastic. And this is the clam chowder. Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Enjoy.
Thank you. They do tableside preparation here for the fish. Very nice. I think this is the salted cod, if I'm not mistaken. So my dinner entree is a filet with this flower rosette of roasted garlic. And then for sides, I went with the asparagus, and that's a little bit of a, I think it's a hollandaise type sauce on the top. We have mushrooms, and we have twice baked potato. And then for sauces, this is a bone marrow béarnaise. There's a salsa verde, romesco sauce, and then this is what they call a classic American steak sauce. It's dessert time, and I decided to go cruise line old school. This is actually the Virgin Voyages take on a baked Alaska. So there's a pistachio ice cream, some crunched up pistachios, some cherries, and then there's a meringue on top. So it has a lot of the same elements, although the ice cream's a little bit different, but that's good because I really like pistachio. But you know, it's all about trying new things, and really they've tried to do a lot of things in unique ways here on board Virgin, and it shows in almost everything that they've done. I just came back to my room quickly, and I noticed that they had turned down the room, and there's the bed throw in the shape of a V. So that's pretty cool. I guess this might be to do with the Scarlet Night that's going on this evening. So for Scarlet Night, they have performers really throughout the ship, and you can follow them from space to space. The same performer if you want, or you can just stay in one spot and performers will actually come to you. But I really like these inflatable tentacles here in the roundabout. And I think there would normally be something outside, but we've got some rain this evening, so that's unfortunate. But definitely a cool vibe. Oh wow. What's this over here? That's cool. Thanks for joining me for the Day 4 highlights here on board Scarlet Lady. Don't forget to like this video, post your comments and questions, hit that notification bell, and subscribe for more Talking Cruise.